Hi everyone, thanks for watching CS Academy Worldwide Computer Science Educational Platform. Now this is Sabih Uddin. Today we are going to work on the 8th part of correction of errors. Correction of errors. Part 8, where you will be doing nested if. So our topic is nested if. So how will you implement nested if conditions? So you will see that how it is composed and how to incorporate in your program. So see that what we will do in first, we have to take some inputs and we have to assume that we are already running a program in which we are adding some lines of code which are based on nested if conditions, and you are going to track some conditions which are truly based on nested structure of if then else constraint, right? So now keep watching. So first of all, what you're going to do here, uh, I'm going to take input. First of all, input, let's suppose enter class to class. Here I am just choosing this is a type of integer variable. This is the type of integer variable. That means I'm going to take class. Let's suppose I'm going to assign class uh, 10. So I'm checking that if class equals to 10, then what other thing should focus on it, right? See, so you will see this thing this way. So integer variable. So now again I'm just focusing on if class equals to 10. That means I'm focusing 10 here this way. That means 10 will be the main value. That means if it is lesser than 10 or greater than 10, then it will not work. So ultimately you will see that how this is working. If class equals to 10, again you are going to take input. Then if age is, or sorry, right, uh, so if age equals to 15, again you can see that I'm just highlighting age. That means if age equals to 15, that means it has to have the age which should equals to 15. I'm not showing you the language code, which is age, equals to 15. In real language you will write this way. So we are not going to use this statement, so we are just working on this. So keep focusing on this statement, and this is useless, right? So I have just remove this thing, right? So now keep focusing on this. If age equals to 15, then if class equals to 10, then if age equals to 15, then what? Then if you are going to assign something, so you will use that. Let's suppose set course 1 equals to Photoshop. Okay, course 1 equals to Photoshop, and set course 2 equals to programming. So now you have seen that if I am just receiving that age which should be equals to 16 is equals to 15, not lesser than and not greater than 15, then it will assign these courses to this person of class 10. I have not input. I'm just going to show you. Let's suppose I'm adding this statement input, enter, input, enter name, right, to and dollar. This dollar sign means type of string, string variable. Okay, this dollar sign means this is a type of string variable, right? So this means you are storing name in this. Now you have the right to know that if you want to know which name has got which type of courses, or we are just focusing on only simple two fields, name and class. So you can see that if the name, if this student or this special name has this class and his age is 15, and now if the age is 15, that means two conditions are justifying the statements or justifying the condition which we are going to set. So if these two conditions are, you can say, meeting the requirement, you can see that this is the simple way that yes, this is true and this is also true. So this means if these two conditions are true, that means this course will be assigned, right? These course will be assigned. Otherwise this will restrict. Now if, see, then if this is the if, this is the inner if, right? So now see, let's suppose else, I'm coming to this else, coming to this else, right? So else will produce the default message. It could be an error message or it could be any diversion message. That means you want to do something different, right? So else I'm going to print invalid age. So you will come to know that invalid, it can be in this way that if the user has entered less than 15, greater than 15 or 0. So in all these cases this invalid message will print, and if you want to counter or count the invalid messages or invalid age, that how many times age was wrong, so you will in will just put counter that age a equals to a, right, you will see that a equals to a plus 1. That means this counter will start counting if the condition goes wrong or if any input in age goes wrong, right? So in that case this counter will start working and will keep on counting, right, this way. So it will keep on counting. That means it will keep on counting until this whole program finishes. So now moving on to putting the else then and if of this condition, right? So this statement has now completely done. You are left with the one which is